position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on another team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Demon Deacons will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. From the gun to Gibb, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Bowers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Demon Deacons offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
He got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Wolfpack!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Stanford. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got him! And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to keep it in the air. Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sampson. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. We've reached the end of the quarter and NC State has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And his throw is incomplete. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. The run to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Simon. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Flips it out to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll send the back in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Sampson. Wide open spaces. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. You get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. They've got the screen set up. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. The quick out. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Takes it on the return. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Line gets set, first down. Going to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bowers. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Motion from the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Unloads to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and For a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 15 to Buffalo. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picks up the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give out of the gun. Makes a man miss. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Pulls and fires complete. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Demon gets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Give to the running back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays. But how about the execution, running and throwing the football? Wow.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And the Demon Deacons are marching down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Takes it from the gun on third down. A strike downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sampson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop?
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Fit it in the window for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Hold and fire complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Demon Deacons in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
If I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
Caught behind the line. It's Simon. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. He's in open space downfield. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. He'll try to pop the draw. Gets it past the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They're going to ride this running back. Shakes off the defender. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff. Rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.